Howdy folks, it's Barry here from My Virgin Kitchen. Today I'm here in the Scoff Food Kitchen cooking up a steak and cheese macaroni bake. You're gonna love it. Let's give it a go. With it all nice and hot, we've got some good quality beef mince here from the butchers. I'm just gonna tip that straight in there, use my spoon to break it all down. We're gonna brown it up. Okay, so our beef mince is all nice and cooked up. All this fat, we want to drain it off. You can actually cook it so that fat stays in there and that'll give it a real nice flavour, but we want to get rid of it today. What we'll do is pass it through a sieve. We've got to do this very carefully. I'm going to do it very slowly because it's very, very hot. So make sure you get all that fat out, drain it down the bottom. So we'll leave our meat there for one side, just draining off. It's a wonderful sight seeing all that fat come out. So just feel that while you're doing that, you're making yourself feel a little bit better and this dish slightly healthier. So we're going to get a little tablespoon of oil in there again. Just warm that up. The pan is still hot as it is anyway, so push it in. This is 1 onion that's been chopped up, 2 green peppers chopped as well. And this is 1 carrot that I've sliced and put into like nice little half moon shapes. Nice little stir. You want to soften all this veg up. It's going to smell really good too. It's coming together. I'm feeling really excited. Right, so that's had 5 minutes to soften up. We're going to add in our garlic. Whoa! In that goes. Just needs about 1 minute to get super fragrant. If you want to make this recipe, check out the website down below and enjoy. So now we're going to take our fat reduced beef, whack it straight back in there. Going to warm it through again. Just give it about a minute or two just to stir it in there. Let it combine and get to know those vegetables in there. The pan's going to start to get really full. So the cool thing about this recipe, it's like a twist on a steak and cheese hoagie. You know what you get in America, but we're making it all in one pan with a macaroni vibe in there to really fill you up. A proper comfort food winter warmer. Okay, so that's all in there, nice and combined with that colourful veg. Hope you'll agree, it's looking really cool. So what we'll do now is grab 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. Don't drain them off, but we want to add some like real moisture to that pan. So in goes 1. In goes the second one. You could use passata if you want. It's got a little bit of basil in there, but we're using basil anyway, so you can just sort of control that amount in there. So this is a big old pan in here, folks. This is going to be big enough to feed 8 people. If you're the Waltons, you're going to be really happy about that. So obviously you can shrink it down, reduce the ingredients by half, and that'll comfortably feed 4 people. But we must carry on. It needs more moisture. We've got 250 millilitres of water right here. That is going to go in there. Woo! Get it nice and wet, because that will help us cook our macaroni. So before adding in our macaroni, we're going to give this a real nice seasoning. Tweak it to your liking, adjust the flavour. It's all about the way you personalise this dish. So we're going to add in some oregano, basil, about a teaspoon of that. We'll stir this all through in just a minute. Now this is some mild chili powder. You don't have to use chili powder. You could use some paprika, you could use cayenne pepper, just whatever you want to do to give it that nice little, that spank, you know. That's going to really bring this dish home. A pinch of salt. Again, don't worry about it. You can sort of season this later on if you like. In goes some pepper, about a teaspoon of that, and then a little dash of Worcestershire sauce just to give it some tang. Again, any amounts you want of that, really make it your own. And just mix this all together. Do it gently, as I say, it's a really big pan, but this is simmering hot. You really want to get these flavours in there. We've got to have enough space for our macaroni. So we're just going to pour this in there, and what we want to do is stir it in gradually so that it gets all absorbed in there and it will cook through. It's going to need at least 8 to 10 minutes to soften up. So make sure we get it all pushed in, right hidden underneath all those vegetables and the meat, and also try and get all the flavours all around it too. It's going to soften up. It's going to be so good. So you'll see the macaroni is now in the pan, submerged in the water. Obviously some of it is going to evaporate away. You want to keep your eye on it so it fully cooks through. Whack a lid on it for about 20 minutes, but if you see the water level reduce, add some more water in there, and it's pretty much nearly done, apart from the cheese. Amazing. Guys, just to say, if you're enjoying this recipe and give it a go, send us a picture at Scoff Food and at My Virgin Kitchen. We love to see your creations, but make sure you put your own spin on it. Yeah. So with our 20 minutes up, we're going to now take off our lid, and you can see it's all evaporating away, and that's what we want. It's quite wet in there. Your macaroni's cooked through, that's the most important thing. Now we want to get rid of all this moisture to get it all nice and firm and absorbed before whacking on our cheese. Okay folks, so that has been 5 minutes. You can see it's just a teeny bit still moist. You don't want it completely bone dry, and also be aware because it could burn the bottom of your pan. So about 5 minutes so all that moisture is absorbed. Grab yourself some cheddar cheese that's been grated up. You can get some real super strong stuff if you like. All we're going to do is sprinkle this on top, use the residual heat, amazing word, to melt the cheese all on there. Now if you wanted to, we're not going to do this today, but you can whack it under the grill to get that real nice sort of golden brown topping. But we're just going to let this melt, seal to it, give it about 2 minutes, and it'll be done. So that is it, my friends. All done. It's smelling amazing. It tastes delicious. I just had a cheeky taste. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Scoff Food and My Virgin Kitchen. Comment down below what you want to see next. Make it. Enjoy it. Love it.